Portsmouth by Mike Oldfield, and we've got Paul and Adrian from the Harby Harlequins in the studio now, and they're going to be chatting with Jerry, because Jerry's just joined us, and they're going to be chatting about the pantomime Dick Whittington. So, hello, Jerry.
Hello. Can you hear me from Studio 17?
So I'm going to connect you up now by the magic of electronics with Paul and Adrian from the Harby Harlequins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Jerry.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, Jerry, how are you?
Good morning.
Not bad, thanks. Greetings from Studio 17, the other side of town.
Greetings from the 103 headquarters.
Yes, of course. So, Dick Whittington. So, how long have you been practising that?
Oh, we've been at it since the end of October, more or less.
Oh, blooming heck, I've put 10 pantomimes on since then.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, very good. So tell us what the audience, what it's about.
Well, I think most people know the basic story, that it's about a young man who seeks his fame and fortune and ends up in London and eventually becomes mayor.
And are you both in it?
Yep, we're both in it. Adrian's Spanish Capitan, and I'm Hugo First, also a Spanish tour guide, showing Dick Whittington the sights and streets of London town.
Yeah, Paul and I both have, you probably would, but we both have Spanish connections. I have a Spanish heritage, having had a Spanish father, and Paul lived in Spain for a number of years. So you kind of, a perfect role in many ways for both of us.
And they incorporated that into the panto script.
Oh, good. So you both speak Spanish, do you?
Sí.
Claro que sí.
Claro que sí.
Oh, muy bien. So how many are in the pantomime?
I think we have a cast of around 20. And this year we've had a number of younger people.
Younger people?
Younger people, would you believe? Younger than us.
Well, younger than us, absolutely.
Which doesn't take a lot of doing. So we've got a number of teenagers. I think we've got like 6, 7, maybe even 8.
Yeah, and we've got a few younger ones again. Hope and Sophie, who are fantastic, who have joined us for the first time this year, haven't they, Adrian?
Yeah. So and they really are incredible. Considering their age and considering that they've not really done any acting before, it really is remarkable. So hats off to them.
And have you done a lot of acting yourself, both of you?
Well, this is my 8th pantomime. This is my 8th show, so that's quite exciting.
This is my 3rd show, and so I got roped in when we moved from Eastleigh into the village of Harby about 3 years ago. Before that, my thespian skills were limited to the school play about 40 years ago.
Is that all? So you both live in Harby, do you?
So I used to live in Harby, but I moved for work, so I was closer to the airport. Adrian works and lives in Harby himself,
Yes, it's nice Harby, isn't it? It's a nice village. It's bigger than you think. I once looked at a house, before I bought this one, I did look at a house in Harby. But it was not what I wanted, but it's a nice place.
Yeah, it is. A lot of the villages around this area are really beautiful, aren't they? The Vale of Beaver and
any of the villages, Stathen as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What's happening with the pub there? The Red Line or whatever it is.
I think it's a sore subject, actually.
Yeah, very, very political from what I'm told.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay. So when's the pantomime on then?
So the opening night is Wednesday the 29th of January. And it will run till Saturday, the 1st of February, and we've got 2 performances on the Saturday matinee, and of course the best show of the whole week, the one that we rehearsed all the way up to Saturday night.
Okay, so how many days is that then? It's on for 4 days, 29, 30, 30, it's on 4 days, is it?
It is 4 days, 5 performances.
Oh, good, yes. And when you do the matinees, is it hard work? You think matinees are harder than anything else?
Well, I think so, yes, because you get a different sort of audience. Obviously, you've got a lot of the children, So with the children, they laugh at different places to the adults. So bits that
Is that because they don't get the jokes?
yeah, because they don't get the jokes, and also because they'll laugh at the visual things more, and the laughs will come in places you weren't expecting it to be, you know, and you think, oh, actually that is funny to the children, yeah, and it's quite nice.
That's good. So how do we get tickets,
So tickets, you can get them from the box office through Judith Neal. I've got the phone number here, and it's 01949 860 713, and she's a wonderful lady who organises all the ticket sales. That's Judith Neal, and that's her phone number. And that's
You
open.
you haven't got them for sale in the shop or anything, then?
No, we haven't. You just have to go through her.
Okay, right. Okay, well, that's the main thing. 01949 860 713.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, well, thank you very much. That's pretty good. So, are you practicing rehearsing today?
We are. We've been rehearsing just about every day this week, I think. So we've got the full band in today, and we have our own band. And
Really?
so we've got song and dance routines, and we'll be having a full run through this afternoon.
Oh, good. So, do both of you play instruments as well?
I don't know, but my dad plays in the pantomime band. He plays the euphonium. None of us play instruments.
Keep it in the family. That's it. The acting profession.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just we've got, again, this year, we've got the script written by our wonderful, talented Kevin Beckham, and he writes the whole script, as he did last year, so he's attempted it again this year, and he took over from Eddie Lilly, who had to give up writing the script, so Kevin decided to take over last year, and it was obviously a huge success, and a very talented man. He decided to take it on this year again.
And I have to say, Jerry, I do think that that's one of the things that sets the pantomime apart from possibly, other...
Like the Theatre Royal and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that, rather than... It would be easy to buy in a script and use an existing story, but it's
tailor-made.
It's originated from scratch.
So that means, I suppose, you don't have to pay some peculiar copyright things.
There is that, and that's a consideration. But I think mainly it's that it's an original piece of work, and Kevin does an incredible job. To be able to not only write the story, but
fit it all together.
Yeah, fit it all together and make sure that there's a part in the cast for everyone who wants to be in it, and lots of local jokes and
twists and turns
absolutely.
along the way. From a camel to Kathmandu, someone selling pets. He makes a part for everyone.
That's pretty good. So what time does it start, by the way? What time?
It will start. Yeah, 7:30 start.
Is there a bar there?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the licensed
Got
bar.
the bar? Right, making sure everything's... Before I turn up, I want to make sure I've got all the bits in place.
Yeah, full licensed bar with some local... I think there's some Beaver Brewery beer on. And, of course, we've got the band, and we have a raffle at half-time, and lots of songs and lots of giggles along the way.
Good. So it's the 29th of June. January, June. Can't believe we're around Jan to the 1st of Feb.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
From this coming Wednesday to the following Saturday.
That's excellent. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. By the way, what do you both do, just out of interest, for people of thespian types, what do you both do for a living? Are you both sort of on the technical side? Do you do anything arty yourselves?
Absolutely not. I work for Ryanair, believe it or not.
Oh, not Ryanair. Oh.
And I took early retirement a couple of years ago, but used to work for the University of Nottingham in the business school.
Okay. Oh, jolly good. That's all. I was just saying if you're sort of arty type, you know what I mean?
One thing that we've not mentioned, Jerry, which I think is quite significant, is that actually this year is the 25th anniversary of the Harby Harlequins pantomime, which is quite an achievement, really.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you're going to be celebrating then?
We might imbibe of a few of the Beaver Brewery beers that Paul mentioned.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't think you could do something like, I don't know, do some of the plays that you've done over the years, put some of those in some sort of compilation and act out something?
Well, it would have to be, again, down to our wonderful script writer, Kevin.
It's an idea, though. We'll give that some thought. Thanks for the suggestion, Jerry.
Oh, that's all right. That's 50 quid in my pocket. Thank you very much. So
We've got a few.
We'll get you a pint if you come along.
yeah. Well, is that all? All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in, gentlemen. That's very good indeed. And Paul and Adrian from the Harby Harlequins. That's a nice name, by the way. So thank you very much for coming and talking to us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. If we just say a few thank yous and a few mentions before we go, if possible. If we could just say a big mention to Sally Fagan, who does all the costumes. So another nice touch of the panto is all of our costumes are homemade, and so she spends all rehearsal sewing at the back and getting us to try on wigs, etc. And she's probably busy sewing and working through them as we speak this morning. So a big thank you to her. A big thank you to Jay Neal, who does the construction. So it's quite nice that we adapt a stage in the village hall of Harvey. There's a custom stage already, and we extend it. So he does all the construction side, and before we start a proper nitty-gritty rehearsal, he comes in and builds the stage, so that's quite a nice thing. So thank you to him. A thank you to Richard, who is our musical director, who is in charge of putting the band and putting us together, so that's quite a nice, difficult job, and a nice big thank you to him. Thank you. And also to Mike Neal, who's our prompt, who without him, we'd be lost. What was it I was saying again? Prompt. Yeah, a big thank you to him. So, and of course to Judith, who sells the tickets, and also a big thank you to Helen Hubbard, who does all the choreography and gets us to dance, and that's a big tough job.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Sometimes I'm just thinking, Harby. Why do I buy my jams from that Harby? You've got a jam manufacturer there in Harby, haven't you?
Yes.
Jam and marmalade.
Yes, we do. Yes, she's in the panto, Hannah Stanley. Yeah, and she is very good.
Yeah, I usually get when I see it at the food markets. I sometimes get a couple of jars of jam while I'm there. Okay, thank you very much. Anyway, speak to you soon then.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Bye now.